the company that abolished managers. In a world where hierarchy defines everything, one company dared to ask, what if we abolished managers altogether? And what happened next shook the very foundation of the corporate world. It all started in a small, unassuming office, tucked away from the chaos of the business world. The company was different from the moment you stepped inside. No cubicles, no bosses pacing the halls, barking orders. Instead, teams worked in fluid collaboration, each self-managing, each fully responsible for their part in the greater vision. They had one rule: trust. The company's founders believed that people, when given autonomy, would perform not out of fear, but at first it sounded like a dream, a utopia where innovation was born from the freedom to experiment, where failure wasn't a punishment, but a stepping stone. But as the company grew, so did the challenges. How do you ensure accountability in a world where no one is watching over you? What happens when there's no one to direct the ship, when all hands are on deck with no captain? The early days were chaos. Decisions were delayed as teams struggled with the weight of responsibility. Some departments flourished, others floundered, and the lack of oversight began to wear on people. Was this system truly sustainable, or was it a noble experiment doomed to fail? Then came the turning point. During a critical project, one of the self-managed teams discovered a game-changing solution. With no upper management to approve the idea, the team took matters into their own hands, presenting their vision directly to the board. It was a risk, a bold move in a world governed by chain of command, but it paid off. The innovation was embraced, not because of the structure, but because the idea itself was pure and untainted by layers of bureaucracy. That moment was the turning point. The company had found its rhythm. The teams learned how to support one another without a manager's hand to guide them. It wasn't perfect. There were still disagreements, mistakes, and hard lessons, but trust had been established, and that became the cornerstone of everything. They weren't just employees. They were partners, collaborators, equals. In the end, the company's success wasn't just about the absence of managers. It was about the belief that people are more than just cogs in a machine. When given the freedom to lead themselves, the company realized that the real power lies not in control, but in the freedom to create. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help the channel grow.